Now don't you laugh when I tell you this is the third time I videoed this. The first time I demonstrated how to make the dish. I was in the kitchen doing that. And I went through the whole process, got all the vegetables out, was ready to go. Now what I'm making is 7-layer salad. Oh, sure, everybody knows 7-layer salad, don't they? Everybody thinks theirs is the best and theirs is the original one. I heard one lady saying she put chicken and tomatoes and what else? Boiled eggs. I wouldn't think of putting tomatoes in my layered salad, part because I don't even like tomatoes. But let me tell you my recipe. My recipe is 45 years old. Is yours that old? Now, I doubt if you've known about this recipe very long. The first time I made it was 45 years ago. It seems like yesterday. You know, everything seemed like yesterday when you get my age. So, I'm going to tell you about the salad. Since I've already made it, and I've got the dish sitting here, this one just fills about half the dish. If you've got a family and going to be feeding several people, you want to come clear to the top of the dish. This is what I call my trifle bowl. It makes a beautiful trifle, and I always use it for my 7-layer salad. First of all, I'll tell you what's in it, since I don't get to demonstrate making it a second time. You've got your lettuce, you've got your red onion and your celery. And let me tell you, this red onion's hot, so you don't want to overdo it with your red onion. Now I cut everything small. You've got your carrots, your green pepper. Here's your cheese and the package here for the garden peas. And what you want to do with the peas, you've kept them in the freezer and you've got to thaw them. And the thing you need to do is put the peas in a cup and put a paper towel on top of that cup, and you can turn it upside down and let the water drain into the paper towel. That way your peas will be dry enough and they won't be watery in the dish. I slice my carrots real thin. I've got one of those little slicers. You can just slice it real easy. And green pepper. Everything is layered. So you start with the lettuce, then you add the green pepper, then you add the carrots. And I put it around the edge of the bowl so that you can see it on the outside and see how pretty the different layers look. And the red onion is the thing that topped the whole dish, as far as I'm concerned. It gives the flavors come together. And then after you've layered everything, except the cheese and the mayonnaise and the peas, they come on last. You add sugar to your mayonnaise, and you want enough sugar so that you can taste the sugar in the mayonnaise. That's what makes it good. But if you overdo it, your mayonnaise will get watery and run down, just like mine did in this dish. Had too much sugar. That doesn't bother me because I like sugar. All right. If you notice, when you're eating 7-layer salad, you have to dig really deep into the bowl. Go all the way to the bottom in order to get the lettuce. Well, I decided, that's a lot of trouble sometimes. It just makes a big mess out of your whole dish. So I decided that I would, before I put my peas and mayonnaise and cheese on top, I would shuffle the vegetables all together just, it won't make any difference in the taste. It'll taste the same whether it's in layers or whether it's all mixed up. And then I put the mayonnaise, the peas, and the cheese on top. And you've got an excellent dish. I won't even try it. This dish was given to me by a girl I worked with. She was an ambassador's daughter. She moved here from Washington, D.C., and I thought, what in the world are they doing in Lexington? But anyway, she's a tall, pretty girl, and we got to be good friends. And one day she said, I want to give you this salad recipe. She started naming off all these vegetables, and I thought, I'm not going to eat that. Well, I'll never make that salad because I don't like vegetables that well. So I kept the recipe. I guess a couple years went by. I had resigned from a job and was getting ready to move out of town, and my house caught on fire. Well, that's not a very happy moment. You don't know what you're going to do next. So all I could do was clean house and try to figure what the next step would be. And you cry a whole lot. I had to stay in a motel. Each night after I finished working, I'd go by Frisch's Big Boy and I'd get me a big fish sandwich and go to my room in the motel. And it wasn't long till I was asleep because I was pretty tired. Well, after a few days, one of the ladies I worked with said, why don't you come and stay in my house? We've got 2 extra bedrooms and a bath upstairs, and you can have the whole 2nd floor to yourself. We'll be gone to work all day and do whatever you want to in the house. And, well, I took her up on the offer. And after 2 or 3 days, I thought, I need to do something nice for these people. And I remembered the 7-layer salad that my friend had given me. I said, this is the time to try that salad. I've got somebody to help me eat it. If I don't like it, maybe they'll like it. Because usually most people like a lot of vegetables. So I thought, this will be a treat. It'll be new for them and it'll be new for me too. So I ran to the grocery and got all these ingredients and came back and made the salad because I wanted it to sit for a little while before we ate it. I prepared the salad and it was delicious. Oh yes, I liked it. If I like it, anybody will like it. So that was 45 years ago. My friend that gave me the recipe, we had to go to a meeting in Las Vegas. And while we were there, the first night we had free to just roam up and down the Strip. You know what the Strip is. Everybody knows about the Strip in Las Vegas. And we were going from place to place and looking. We went to MGM Grand and we decided to eat at Caesar's Palace. We're sitting there at the table and this big, tall guy comes by. He got on this handsome maroon jacket. And I looked up and it was Joe Louis. I thought I was going to swallow my tongue. Joe Louis, he was big, I'm telling you. Well, after we finished our dinner, we went out into the casino, and there weren't many people there. We were carrying little clutch bag about this big. And we're working the nickel and dime slot machines. Nobody's saying a word. Lady beside us, she's doing the slot machine too. And all of a sudden, my friend's slot machine started singing and dancing and clinging and clanging. We didn't know what had happened. What in the world did she do to that slot machine? dimes started pouring out of that thing in great big tray there, and that tray was filling up with dimes. I never seen anything like it. And she's standing there just staring like she's a zombie. She couldn't move, and she'd say, "What did I do? What did I do?" And the lady next to us said, "Honey, the machine's gone dead. You just grab those dimes and get out of here." So we opened up our big clutch bags and we poured those dimes in. You don't know how heavy diamonds can be till you've got that many. We didn't know how many we had. I never did find out how much money she got out of that slot machine. But anyway, that was our trip to Las Vegas. Now, every Thanksgiving, every Christmas, my contribution to dinner is 7-layer salad. That's one of my contributions. There's usually 3 or 4 more. But the main salad is always this salad right here. I'm going to taste it. So on Thanksgiving, on Christmas, you can expect this salad. I'm going to be here eating every bit of this. Not tonight. Not tonight. Don't think, no, I can't eat that much tonight. But I'm making at my supper with a few crackers, and I'm going to see what's on television. In fact, I've got to watch All Creatures Great and Small. I'm stuck on that show. Those people are wonderful. If we could have more TV shows like that, I'd tell you what, I'd be stuck to the TV every day. But anyway, I want to watch that show tonight, and I'll probably get my salad out and my drink. My drink is always Dr. Pepper. You know that. Everybody knows I drink Dr. Pepper, just like my mother did. That's why she lived to be 101. I bet you didn't know that, did you? My mother lived to be 101, and I'm going to give the claim to the Dr. Pepper Company. And if that didn't do it, that snuff she's dipped for all those years. No, I'm not going to try snuff. No, that's out of my line. But I do drink the Dr. Peppers. I'm going to eat my salad, and I'm going to enjoy All Creatures Great and Small. And next time I'm going to try something besides a recipe, because if I have to film it 3 times, I'm not making that recipe 3 times. I'm going to something new and different. I'll just go back to my storytelling and be done with it. You stick with me. We're going to have a good time. And that's about all I can give you for today. Thank you for watching.